Can you believe it's been 40 years since we first witnessed the epic conclusion to the original trilogy with Return of the Jedi? In this celebration of its 40th anniversary, we'll reminisce about the legacy of Return of the Jedi and explore why it continues to be a pivotal piece of the Star Wars universe. From the epic battles to the iconic characters and the cultural impact that rippled through generations, we've got it all lined up for you in this video. So welcome to Star Wars Deconstructed, Students of the Force and Acolytes of the Galaxy. Whether you're a Jedi Sith or somewhere in between, join us today as we take a trip down memory lane and reenact the nostalgia from Return of the Jedi. By the time it dropped, the Return of the Jedi was the much anticipated culmination of an epic journey that had us on the edge of our seats. We journeyed with Luke Skywalker from a dusty desert planet to the icy landscapes of Hoth and witnessed the shocking reveal that Darth Vader was in fact Luke's father. That cliffhanger from The Empire Strikes Back had fans buzzing for years, eagerly awaiting the resolution that Return of the Jedi promised to deliver. Released in 1983, this film landed in a cinematic landscape that was buzzing with technological advancements and a growing media culture. The expectations were sky high. The previous two films had redefined storytelling, characters, and visual effects, setting an almost impossibly high bar for the finale. But when it hit the screens, reactions were, well, a bit mixed. Some fans appreciated the closure it brought to the original trilogy, tying up loose ends and resolving the conflict between the Rebel Alliance and the Empire. However, there were those who felt it didn't quite match the heights of its predecessors. It's tough following up on a film like The Empire Strikes Back, often hailed as one of the best sequels ever made. Nonetheless, despite the mixed feelings, Return of the Jedi was a box office powerhouse, pulling in over $475 million worldwide. Its multiple re-releases only added to its financial success and continued to draw in audiences, showcasing the enduring popularity of the Star Wars saga. The creation of Return of the Jedi was an intergalactic adventure in itself, spanning from concept to completion amidst a constellation of changes and groundbreaking innovations. In the pre-production phase, the galaxy wasn't all smooth sailing. The script took its sweet time to come together, with the writing team wrestling over the direction of the story. Disagreements on the ending, like whether Han Solo should meet an early demise, added to the creative tensions. This meant scouting for locations based on an evolving script, which was no small feat. When it came to production, the team embarked on a multi-location journey, from England to California to Arizona. But it wasn't just about finding the right spots. It was about pushing the limits of visual effects. Industrial Light and Magic, the powerhouse behind the saga's special effects, continued to pioneer the unthinkable. Even with challenges like the infamous Black Friday, where things got a bit chaotic, they conjured up astonishing creatures like Jabba the Hutt, using a fusion of sculptors, puppeteers, actors, and pure magic. Post-production had its own share of adventures. Imagine items mysteriously disappearing in the midst of creating movie magic at Industrial Light and Magic. Despite these hiccups, the editing process was a success. John Williams worked his musical mastery to give us those iconic scores that still give us goosebumps today. And let's not forget, this was one of the early dances with CGI in the film industry, marking a new frontier in visual effects. Jonathan W. Rinsler's The Making of Return of the Jedi is a treasure trove for Star Wars fans, offering a backstage pass to the entire journey. It's packed with goodies, unseen photos, production artwork, script snippets, exclusive insights, vintage interviews from the sets, and even present-day commentary. It's like a holocron of Star Wars creation, revealing the Force behind the scenes. Return of the Jedi shines brightly in the Star Wars galaxy for its profound exploration of themes and character arcs that resonate deeply with audiences. The theme of redemption stands tall among others as Darth Vader, once the epitome of evil, finds his path to redemption through an act of selflessness. Moreover, the film underscores the power of choice. Luke's decision not to succumb to hatred and spare his father's life is a pivotal moment, illustrating the strength in choosing compassion over revenge. Speaking about Luke Skywalker's journey evolves remarkably throughout the trilogy. In Return of the Jedi, his confrontation with his father and the Emperor crystallizes his growth. His maturity and unwavering resolve to believe in redemption embody his character's evolution. Darth Vader's arc is perhaps the most poignant. His transition from Sith Lord to redeemed father is a testament to the enduring power of love and familial bonds. It completes the tragic tale of Anakin Skywalker. Leia Organa, too, experiences growth, stepping into leadership roles and discovering her own connection to the Force. Her evolution sets the stage for a future filled with potential as Jedi. The themes and character arcs woven into Return of the Jedi create a deeply impactful narrative. They offer hope, dramatic tension, and a moral compass that resonates universally. The audience connects emotionally with the character's struggles, rooting for the redemption and growth. These elements elevate the storytelling, making it more than just a space adventure. It becomes a tale of personal growth, moral dilemmas, and the ultimate triumph of good over evil. Audiences are drawn into a world where choices matter and redemption is within reach, even in the darkest of times. Another reason why the movie was epic was because it delivers some of the most iconic moments in cinematic history, leaving an impact that reverberates through pop culture even decades later. The first example that comes to mind is the Sarlacc pit battle. This showdown epitomizes teamwork and resilience as our heroes battle Jabba's minions over the menacing Sarlacc. It's not just about lightsabers and blasters. It's a testament to camaraderie and a unity in the face of danger, setting a benchmark for team dynamics that many action films have tried to replicate. There's also the speeder bike chase. The breakneck chase through Endor's forest captivated audiences with its sheer intensity and technical prowess. Its influence on action sequences is undeniable, inspiring filmmakers to seek innovative ways to create thrilling, high-speed pursuits in their own narratives. And then there's the final confrontation, the emotional crescendo of the trilogy. Luke, Vader, and the Emperor locked in a battle of ideals, love, and redemption. This scene's impact goes beyond Star Wars, shaping how climactic confrontations between good and evil are portrayed in cinema. It's a lesson in character depth and moral struggle that resonates across storytelling landscapes. Fan reactions to Return of the Jedi have been diverse. While many fans celebrate its thrilling action sequences and the satisfying conclusion to the original trilogy, some express mixed feelings, particularly regarding the Ewoks. Nevertheless, these iconic scenes and quotes have woven themselves into the fabric of pop culture, becoming ingrained in the hearts of fans worldwide. And speaking of memorable quotes, lines like "The Emperor is not as forgiving as I am" and "When gone am I, the last of the Jedi will you be" resonate deeply, encapsulating the film's essence, themes of love, bravery, and struggle between light and dark, and the passing of wisdom from one generation to the next. These lines are more than words. They're emblems of the enduring legacy of Return of the Jedi in our collective consciousness. Return of the Jedi stands as a pivotal force that shapes the expansive universe of Star Wars storytelling. Its impact echoed through the saga's evolution into the expanded universe, Legends, and the subsequent Disney-era Star Wars. In the aftermath of the film's success, the expanded universe developed, catering to fans hungry for more of the Star Wars universe. Novels, comics, and video games dive deep into the worlds, characters, and events introduced in Return of the Jedi. Works like Timothy Zahn's Heir to the Empire extended the narrative canvas, weaving new tales, introducing fresh conflicts, and exploring the destinies of beloved characters post-Battle of Endor. The film's essence continued to resonate in the Disney-era Star Wars films. The sequel trilogy echoed themes of redemption, mirroring the struggles of characters like Kylo Ren. The Rise of Skywalker revived Emperor Palpatine, echoing the dark legacy introduced in Return of the Jedi. It revisited familiar locales and characters, serving as a bridge between the original trilogy and the newer cinematic installments. Return of the Jedi played a foundational role in shaping the mythology of Star Wars. It sparked fan theories and discussions that permeated the galaxy far, far away. The film's portrayal of the Force, the Jedi, and the Sith laid the groundwork for the extensive lore that captivated audiences for years. Darth Vader's ultimate fate, unveiled in the film, became a catalyst for ongoing fan speculations and discussions, adding layers of depth to the saga's narrative. Celebrations have marked its milestones, like the El Capitan Theater's fan event and the Star Wars Celebration Live 2023 panel, where stars and creators gathered to honor its 40-year legacy. Merchandise galore hit the shelves, from collectibles to apparel, commemorating the saga's conclusion. References to the film haven't faded either. Its story was adapted into a limited series, and nods to it abound in other Star Wars media, paying homage to its impact. Yet, not all stars shine bright in the eyes of fans. Criticisms have emerged, ranging from Luke Skywalker's character portrayal to narrative choices like the sibling revelation. Some argue that the film repeated plot beats, echoing its predecessor. Over 4 decades, opinions have formed in different ways. While it remains a nostalgic beacon of when Star Wars was an event, some fans feel the franchise stretched too thin. It was hailed by critics for its effects, performances, and emotional depth, but its reception has undergone a metamorphosis, reflecting the ever-evolving fandom. If you enjoyed this video, please watch the next one and subscribe to the channel.